It's been a while.
It's good, man. You're doing well, you can't complain.
Yeah, and watu wanalia shida huku. Everyone is complaining that money is a big issue, money is a big problem.
Yes.
And people are saying that money is the problem, and the lack of money people think is the why. Okay, let me put my mind together and ask this question right. What is the biggest problem? Because people are complaining very much about money.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Is yes, we'll agree economics are not doing very well.
Yes.
But there is one thing which is a reality. As much as things may not be working very well for some of us, it is also good to appreciate that as much as money is a very scarce commodity, which you can all agree is very scarce, there is only one thing. And the big question we'll be looking at, why do we have people really complaining about poverty? And how do you, after being born and brought up maybe in poverty, how do you, or even those who are already employed and they are not making ends meet, they are using all their money on items, on lifestyle and all that. What's the problem with the money? Because even those who are getting money seems to be elusive.
So you want to tell me that the problem with people is not that they are not making money?
Yes.
So from your point of view, or from what I've heard, is that people make money, the problem is managing it.
In fact, now you have heard it. The easiest thing to do in life, and I repeat, the easiest thing to do in life is to make money.
What do you mean?
It's a fact.
The way people are hustling out here, or Najita hustlers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you call yourself. I've said and I want to repeat.
Yes.
The easiest thing to do is to make money. And I want to support my argument very easily. There's nobody born and brought up in this world who does not make money. Even beggars make money. Chokoras make money. By what? Begging, selling things. Those who live in the poverty in the rural area, they will still be able to go out and tender farms for other people, and they are paid. However little they are paid, they have money. And there is nothing like earning a lot of money or little money. The problem is not making money. The problem is management of money. And that's what we are all suffering from. And that's why it doesn't matter how much you make. We have people being paid six-figure salaries, 200, 300,000, 500,000. Managers in banks, in big institutions. But after they retire, they have nothing to show. They have to depend on their children and relatives. Even today, those who have not retired, there are people who have made a lot of money. But ask them to show you what they have done with their money. Nothing. Apart from a hand to mouth. What do I mean by that? I mean by simply paying rents, purchasing food, clothing, transport and all that. But at the end of the day, they have nothing to show. And that's why you find critically, you go to some areas and you find a driver of a manager or a big man is living in his own house. He is educating his children, he is doing better, he has things, he has bought a plot, he has done whatever, and maybe the boss he's carrying has nothing. Because the question is,
how is that possible?
It is very possible. Because if you are earning small money and you manage it and you make sure you don't live beyond your means, in most cases you are supposed to live under your means so that there are savings.
So, for example, let's go factual. let's give an example. I'm earning 100 bob a day.
Yes.
So, me living beyond my means and I'm earning 100 bob. How much am I supposed to spend in order for me to be living beyond my means? Because if I spend the whole 100, I'll go back to 0.
One thing that is a fact, if you look at it in Kenya, no one is paid 100 bob in a day. Because even those manuals will be 200-300 bob.
Yes, true.
And I have nothing against whether 100 or whatever you're saying, is that I still insist on 50, 30, 20 rule. And that is very clear. Spend the 50 bob you have earned on basic necessities, 30 on wants, 20 on savings.
Can you clarify basic necessities for
Basic
someone?
necessities is things that you cannot do without.
Namely?
Housing, food, and electricity, water. Things that are basic depending on where you're living.
Yeah.
And when it comes to wants, it's very clear. Wants are those things that are necessary, but they are not a must. Taking tea in a hotel, it's good because you're out there, but it's not a must.
Yeah.
You should have taken enough tea in the morning. Even food, make sure you are full. And if not so, carry your food to your workplace. It is okay, it's necessary, and that we give it 30%. Adding a new jumper, it's important, it's necessary, but not a must. So it's still a want. Giving something or assisting someone who is in need, it is important,
but it's a want.
It's a want. So, and you can't give what you don't have. And then the 20% is purely for savings, for your growth. Because it is the 20% is a seed, and you can't eat the seed.
Yeah.
And that seed, if you save it, can have a multiplication effect. Where if you save, for example, in a circle, and you're able to save for a period with 10,000, you're able to be given 3 times, which is 30,000. 30,000. Even if you're saving how little, 30,000, even if you live in the rural area, you are able to buy a cow.
That's a lot of money.
A calf. You can buy piglets.
Yeah.
That cost about 5,000-7,000 each.
Yeah.
So if you're buying 5, those are 6. And they will multiply.
Yeah.
So it is not how much. I have told you there are people who earn 500 in a day and they spend the whole of it, and some even go beyond. But there are people who save, who earns 500 and they're able to save almost 50% of that.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that it is not how much. I have been giving a case of someone in Kariobangi South,
yes,
who was just roasting maize. And you can imagine how much you earn from roasting maize. Very little money, but he was able to save and save. And at the end of the day, today, to cut the long story short, he has 3 minibuses in the Kariobangi South route. Why? Saving and having the multiplier effect. There are people, I will tell you, because they live within their means, when they are talking about this buying of plots, maguta, because it's Kayole, Ruai and all that. Those people who think they want to live with them, they buy it very small money. But within time, they are able to build their own houses there. And within a short while, the area changes. What am I trying to say? I am saying the problem is not making money. If you are earning 300 per day, consume 200, save 100 bob. In a month, that is 3,000.
Yep.
3,000 in 6 months is 18,000.
18,000.
in a year, because saving, you're looking at a futuristic thing. It is 36,000.
Yep.
If you're saving it in a circle, 36 you're given 3 times, it's more than 100K.
Yeah, true.
It changes the whole. How many Kenyans have a saving of 100,000? Very few.
Very few, yeah.
Just from saving 100 bob. And at the end of the day, with 100,000 plus, you'll start something. You can start an electrical shop, a small electric shop. You can start selling fruits. You can start selling second-hand clothes. There is so much you can do. The question is, are you living within your means? So, my dear sisters and brothers, it's not a miracle.
So, before we close up,
yes,
when is the rightful time, or when is the right time to start saving?
The right time to start saving is when you are born. They say the best time to start saving is when you got any income generating thing.
Yeah.
The second best was yesterday, but the best is today.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are. The issue is, are you determined? And why I keep talking about circles and savings is when you save it in a bank and you get broke, you just go back to the ATM. But can you imagine when you put it in a circle savings? Even if you're broke, even if there is anything that's needed, too bad.
Too bad.
It's already gone.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do it is to have a standing order for those in employment. And those who are not in employment, you have your M-Pesa, pay bill numbers are there for all circles.
Yeah.
Every time you get that extra coin, send it. Once it's gone, it's gone. But the moment you have money that is idle, that has no commitments, every small thing, you go drink with your friends, the bill becomes high, you just dash, or you go to your M-Pesa and they draw.
Can someone start saving without an end goal?
Even at the beginning, just save.
Just for the habit of
and
saving.
the process is when you'll come up with serious projects.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So for me, even, you should not, it's like the way you go to school. We don't start in study 1 because we knew you become pilots. No. Education is good. You go there. Once you are there, you find your way.
Once you're there.
Once you're there. So for me, the only thing I'll tell you, it is why we go to school, because we are told it will make us have a good life, have a good car, have a good house, have a good family.
Yeah.
The same way I will tell you. Now beyond education, when you start saving, you have started the journey of a good life, a good car, a good house, a good whatever you may call it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just to say, yes, money is scarce, but that's not the big issue. The big issue is live within your means, and where possible, under your means.
Yeah.
And what you, within a short while, 2-3 years, you'll be shocked at how life can be transforming through saving and investment.
Yeah.
For more of this, keep watching, keep subscribing. Itugi TV. My name is Rore.
You've heard it, guys. Start saving today, and your life will never be the same again.